guys, so today's workout is going to be a pyramid workout. What I'm going to have you do is you're going to go through a countdown. So you're going to start by doing 10 reps for each of these exercises. Then you're going to do 9 reps for each. Then 8, then 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the last round. Okay? So we're going to do 4 different exercises, each one counting down 10 to 1. All right? So, first exercise is a competition burpee. For those of you just starting out, the modification for burpees, you're going to start with your feet about hip width apart, bend forward, touch the ground, step back. Okay? So on this one, we're not going to do a push-up. What you're going to do is you're going to lay down all the way on the ground, and then you're going to come up. Step forward, squat. Okay? That's the modification for your burpee. For the rest of you guys, competition burpee is going to be bend forward, hop back, come down on the ground, come up, hop forward, squat, jump. Woo! So the only difference between this and a regular burpee is that instead of doing the push-up, when you hop back, you're going to come all the way so that your belly is on the ground. And then you're going to push yourself back up into a plank position. Okay? Second exercise are in and out abs. So, for this one, for those of you starting out, we're going to start with regular crunches, okay? So our knees are going to be bent. We're going to lay down on the floor. We're going to cross our arms over our chest. Now when we do our crunch, I want you to think about lifting your chest up towards the ceiling, not bringing your elbows towards your knees, okay? So you're going to lift up and come down. Lift up as high as you can and come down. If you want to make that a little bit more difficult, you're going to do a full sit-up. So come up, again, lifting through the chest, and come back down. Up, and then down. All right? Next level up is going to be like a toe touch. So you're going to move your feet back and forth. Okay, so you're going to start in this seated position. You're just going to stay here, holding your upper body in this place, and just bring your feet towards your hands, touch, and then come back out. Okay? And then finally, if you want to do the full in and out abs, you're going to bring your lower body down as your feet extend, and then crunch up and touch your feet. Okay, so it's going to look like this. All right, if you get tired, you can put your feet on the ground, but if you want to make it more difficult, try and keep your feet off the ground. Don't let them touch, all right? Third exercise is a dive bomber. So, for those of you starting out, we're just going to do a push-up. We're going to do the push-up on our knees, okay? So, we're going to start here, and we're just going to do a push-up all the way down, all the way up, okay? So depending on what round you are on, you're either going to do 10, 9, 8, just however many push-ups, okay? Next level up is going to be a monkey press-up. So you're going to hop your feet closer to your hands, and you're going to bring your head straight down towards the ground. Down and up, down and up. Okay, and then finally, for the dive bomber, you're going to start in kind of that monkey press-up position. Your feet are going to be a little bit closer to your hands, your feet and pretty wide apart. You're going to bring your head down into a U, and then bring it right back. Okay, so first modification for this is you're going to bring your head down and up and then you're just gonna lift your butt to get back to the starting position. So that's a little bit easier than doing a regular dive bomber. So again, you're gonna come down, lift up, and then lift your butt up and drop your head to come back to your starting position. Okay, so that's the easier version. A little bit more difficult is the dive bomber. So you're gonna bring your head down and up, and then bring your head right along the same path as you were going up. So if you were to trace it, my head starts here, it's gonna come down and up, and then down and up, okay? So one more time. All right, so those are pretty difficult. So if you need to do the modifications for those, that's totally fine. And our fourth exercise is going to be a goblet squat. So for those of you just starting out, we're just going to do regular squats, okay? So our feet are going to be slightly wider than hip width apart. We're going to keep our weight on the heels of our feet. We're going to sit our hips back, like we're sitting down in a chair, excuse me. You're going to squat down as far as you can, working on trying to get your legs parallel to the ground, okay? Don't let your knees come in front of your toes, and then you're going to come back up, all right? So you're just going to do a regular squat if you're just starting out. Again, just going down as far as you can, okay? From the side. Making sure that you squeeze your glutes together on the way up, all right? And then a goblet squat. Our hips are actually gonna come below our knees when we do a goblet squat, so it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna turn my feet out just a little bit to help with the range of motion on this one, and then I'm gonna come down. See how my hips are lower than my knees, and then I press up for the squat. Down and up. All right, so that's a goblet squat. If you want to make that even a little bit more difficult, you can just add a weight. All right, so again, those of you just starting out, just regular squats. Those of you that want to do the more advanced version, goblet squat is where the hips come below our knees. All right, so those are your 4 exercises. Competition burpees, in and out abs, dive bombers, and goblet squats. Again, you're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for each of those 4 exercises. Okay? So good luck.